Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Katlyn Duncan and I am a traditionally published author and ghostwriter. Today I have the Authortube Newbie Tag for you. The original tag was created by Jenna Streety and I will post her link down below if you want to check it out or do it for yourself. Now to the questions. First question, how did you find out about Authortube? About 2 years ago I did find either Kim Chance or Kristen Martin first, I'm not sure which, and then the either was suggested to me, so I binge watched all of their videos and then I have not come out of my hole ever since. Question number 2, what genres do you write in? I've published young adult paranormal, young adult thrillers, romances, but I'm pretty much open to whatever strikes my fancy. I read widely and I also write widely as well. Question number 3, what is your preferred writing tense, point of view, and category of story? I prefer to write past tense, first person, and young adult books. I have published first person point of view and present tense, which I have to say is a lot more difficult than I ever thought, but my current young adult thriller that I'm writing, I really enjoy the present tense. It just gives it a little more intensity. So pretty much up for anything, but I do prefer past tense. It just comes to me a little more naturally. Question number 4, are you a plotter, pantser, or plantser? I'm definitely a plotter. The only book that I did not plot out when I first wrote it was my very first book, which turned out to be Soul Taken. I did not plot that out and it turns out disastrous. My characters were just wandering around doing nothing, so I'm a firm plotter. Question number 5, are you a self-published, published, or yet to be published? I am published. As I said before, I'm traditionally published and I have 11 books out now and I'm still trucking along. Question number 6, what publishing company, literary agent, and or printing company are you represented by or use? Currently, I do not have an agent. I have never had an agent, but I am looking. And I am with HarperCollins Publishers currently in one of their digital first imprints, which is called HQ Digital. Question number 7, what Authortube related videos can we expect from your channel? I would like to do weekly writing vlogs, any book events or writing retreats that I attend, tags, obviously. Maybe readathons, more like booktube side readathons, TBRs, hauls, because I love watching those. Question number 8, when did you start writing? I started writing when I was very young, but I mostly wrote plays and movie scripts. I didn't start writing novels until after college, and I haven't stopped ever since. Question number 9, what is the first story you ever wrote? The first story I wrote to almost completion was a horror screenplay about kids getting stuck in their school during some weather-related phenomena, but it also had like a paranormal element. I still always hold that in the back of my mind, but you will probably never see that out there. Question number 10, what authors have inspired your writing the most? Since YA wasn't really a thing when I was at the young adult age, I tended to skip right to James Patterson, and I devoured all of his books. I love the short chapters, I love the quick pace of each book, and then I didn't really read much during college, which I regret, but when I came out of college and I started reading again, I really got hooked on Kelly Armstrong and also Melissa Marr, and that really pushed me to wanting to write books myself. Number 11, do you schedule your writing time or do you simply get to writing whenever you find the time? I have to schedule my writing time. I cannot just do it whenever I want because I would never do it. I have to be on a schedule. I wake up early in the morning and write for about 2 hours before I get on with my day. My afternoons and nights are never consistent, so I definitely have to schedule my time. Question number 12. Do you write on a computer, typewriter, or by hand, or a blend of those? And where do you generally write? I always write on a computer. When it comes to outlining, most of the time I'll write by hand for a little bit and then jump on the computer. I feel like I can get out my my thoughts faster, and I always write at my computer, at my desktop. Very rarely do I find the time to go out to a coffee shop. I can because I do listen to writing music, so I can just plug in and go, but it's just easier for my schedule to come home and write. Question number 13, what are you most looking forward to now that you're part of Authortube? I am most looking forward to making great connections within the writing community. Sometimes writing can be such a lonely endeavor, and I just love talking to people about it and seeing their process as well. Thank you so much for watching. If you are a new author in the community, I tag you because no one tagged me, and that's okay. If you like this video, give it a like, subscribe, and ring that bell so you know the next time I post. I'll see you later.